Oh, well, is the Grand Rapids Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Bernard Taylor, going to be walking? That's the question that we have right now. He's not going to be walking to Cleveland, although he applied for the job there, and he applied for a job in one other city. Neither of the cities accepted him, but he seems to be hell-bent on leaving Grand Rapids and leaving the Grand Rapids Public Schools. He says, though, Bernard Taylor, the school superintendent, that he remains committed to the district.
My focus is always on these children and their educational interests, regardless of what I may be pursuing to take care of my personal circumstances and my family.
His focus is on the children, but he's pursuing other interests. Can they go together? Well, the school board president, Sunita Lanier, says the future needs to be reviewed after he's interviewed for jobs in Cleveland and Syracuse, and that the school board deserves a clear picture of the future. Here's what she says.
I think we have to talk about every single possible option and then determine what our next step will be.
So will Bernard Taylor be staying on the job, or will he be walking? That was Nancy Sinatra you heard there, and these boots are made for walking. It's her birthday today. We never let the birthday of a beautiful woman pass without taking note. She's 71, the daughter of Frank Sinatra. Barbara Bush is 86 today, the former First Lady, married to the 41st President of the United States. And Bonnie Tyler is 60. Juliana Margolis is 45. Oh, bumper crop today. And Lindsay Davenport and Kim Clijsters, the tennis stars. Lindsay is 35 and Kim Clijsters is 28. We'll hear from Bonnie Tyler a little bit later this morning. Let's get the weather now. I understand we set a record in West Michigan yesterday. Another near record temperature expected across West Michigan. Yesterday's high of 93 broke a 72-year-old record. And it is hot. We're going to get sunshine today, too, are we not? Meteorologist Robert Shields.
Severe weather is possible across much of Michigan this afternoon and tonight. Here is your forecast for Pure, Michigan. It will be a scorcher again today with highs above 90 degrees across most of the lower peninsula. With high humidity levels, this will lead to a chance of powerful thunderstorms through tonight, with a risk of large hail and even damaging winds. The Frankenmuth Bavarian Festival will open up tomorrow to a more comfortable setting, and more seasonable weather should extend through the weekend. As for today, you might duck into the cooler setting at the Firekeepers Casino in Battle Creek. I'm meteorologist Robert Shields. Keep cool, Michael Patrick.
Yeah, there's always fresh air and 70 degrees at Firekeepers Casino. We're in our American Metal Roofs studio here, just a couple blocks from the Capitol. And our Northwood University Leader of the Day, Northwood University celebrating 51 years of producing leaders and celebrating free enterprise, is Phil Zeller, who is here with us for Dale Carnegie and the Dale Carnegie courses. Good to see you again.
Good morning, Michael Patrick.
Thank you very much. Now, I know you're getting ready. Well, first of all, there are a lot of people listening who have vaguely heard of Dale Carnegie. They're not sure exactly what it means and the impact it can have on their lives. And I understand that there are 5 areas that are critical for future success.
Absolutely.
What are the 5?
The 5 areas Mr. Carnegie studied in his lifetime: researched people. And the thing about all his work was researching people, figuring out what it was that made people successful. Came down to 5 things. Those 5 things you mentioned are self-confidence,
Self-confidence,
people skills,
people skills,
communication,
communication,
leadership,
leadership,
and the ability to manage our worry and stress and keep a positive attitude.
managing worry and stress. I noticed there you didn't say super IQ or be fabulously rich or anything like that.
No, because personal happiness, no matter how you slice it, it comes from within. It comes with us feeling about ourselves positive and believing that we can do it. It's that old quote from Henry Ford, of course, being a Michigander myself. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. And it's, can you believe in yourself enough? And if we really want to lead other people, motivate other people in our lives, and have those relationships we want, we have to feel good about ourselves and then bring out the best in the people around us.
You know, that's amazing because this is just to speak of the power of these courses. Is right now you said those 5 tenets, those 5 key areas that are critical for success. And somebody's driving in the car right now, and 1 or 2 of those, or maybe all 5, never occurred to them. And right now somebody's going to go to the office, or after they drop their kids off from school, they're going to go about their business today with a whole new idea about how their life is going to be.
Well, when they look in that mirror and they know who they are and what they're about and what they're trying to accomplish, which in this hurried life that we're in, where information's coming in everywhere, the world's changing so fast, it's sometimes we don't take that breath and we take that pause and we wonder, what are we doing all this for? And yet we go and do it every day. And it's as we take that pause and think about, what are we in life, what are we trying to accomplish, And that's when we look in the mirror and say, this is what I'm doing this for. Maybe it's when we look at our kids in the morning. And actually, you know, we talk about youth, and I'm a parent like yourself, have a couple of kids, and I think about myself, this is what I'm in it for, to make a difference for them. And every day go out there, and yes, like anybody, the days are challenging. There's things that come at you constantly. But you pull yourself together and you say, I've got to continue on to make a difference because people are relying on me to make a difference out there.
It always seems the earlier you learn things, the easier it is. It's easy to learn music. It's easy to learn language, even math skills when you're young. Dale Carnegie Course for Teens starts next week.
Yes, the Dale Carnegie Course for Teens is to help the teenagers with the challenges they face dealing with people. It's amazing in this technological world we live in. Everybody's real comfortable. I've a 5-year-old daughter. She can download an app on the iPhone with not a trouble. No problem whatsoever. But throw in a group of people and say, okay, go out there and talk to everybody in this room. She's going to look at me and say, well, Dad, I don't know. And there would be a slight hesitation. Now, my son, that's a different story. He's a couple years older. He's really comfortable, like your son, Harrison, working with people because you've put your son around people and put him out there. Not all parents have had the opportunity to do that with their kids, and a lot of kids are reserved and held back. And so by building their confidence to put themselves out there, they can take all the knowledge they have in our society these days and all the knowledge they learn in school, but really apply it, because that's the challenge, applying the knowledge. We have wonderful schools that help our kids to gain knowledge. The challenge is in the application. It's mind-boggling to me to see so many kids that either graduate from high school or graduate or going off to college, and you can talk to them one-on-one. If they know you, and they will take a political stance, they will be for something. But when you put them around a couple people they don't know, they clam right
They
up.
look at their shoes.
Yes.
It's 2 nights a week, Tuesday and Thursday nights. And how much and how do you get involved? And how many weeks is it, too?
Well, we're going to go for a total of 7 weeks altogether. We're taking 1 week off for July 4th week. So we will actually be meeting for just over 6 weeks, 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 sessions. The course is a fully credited college course. So each student participant, whether they're 12, 13, 14, 15, they will get college credit for this program.
Wow. How much does it cost?
$1,100. And the $1,100 goes to pay for everything for this course, for all the materials. The location's going to be right at Auto Owners corporate headquarters on the west side of Lansing. So wherever you're at in Lower Michigan, it's not that difficult to get to off 496 in Kreitz. And with that, on the 14th, we're going to have an orientation for families to come out and talk with past participants, their parents, their grandparents, to learn more about the program and what it did for their kids.
That's free of charge.
Free of charge.
That's Tuesday night. What time?
At 5:30 p.m. at Auto Owners at 6101 Anna Capri.
Okay.
And if people want more information, they can go to lansing.dalecarnegie.com.
Lansing.dalecarnegie.com. Lansing.dalecarnegie.com. It starts next week. Even if you're the slightest bit interested, Tuesday night is when you want to take your child or his grandparents, bring the whole family and see what it's about for free, and then see where you go from there. It'll change your life, your child's life, and trust me on this one. Lansing.dalecarnegie.com. Come from anywhere around the state, and good luck with it, Phil Zeller.
Thanks a lot, Michael Patrick.
All the best to you. It's Michael Patrick Shields.